With me today as we explore what it's like to fly Delta One lie flat business class seats. Today, our journey will begin from London Heathrow and we'll be flying to Seattle SeaTac Airport. Today we will be flying on the Airbus A330-300. It has a 1-2-1 seating configuration, and it looks like I'll be sitting in the window seat here. The duration of this flight is going to be 10 hours and 25 minutes. It's non-stop. I'm really excited to see what this flight is going to be able to be like, especially with how simple the configurations are here. I felt that the plane was a little bit outdated, but I think as far as functionality, it worked just fine. So maybe just my own opinion here. I really liked this Amenity kit. It had a great eye mask. It also had some Delta socks. I was surprised. I put them on and I felt that they were actually quite comfortable. So I actually wore them throughout the entire flight. With that, you also have quite a bit of other amenities like your earplugs, your toothbrush, toothpaste, and then a Delta pen. Overall, I think it's a great amenity kit. Here you have some hand cream as well as some lip balm. And I actually didn't use either of these, so I'm not really sure how good they are. I believe it's probably a pretty good brand. Being a little over 6 feet tall, I felt that I had plenty of room to stretch out and had no issues whatsoever. Very, very happy with the comfortability of the seat as well. It's a very comfortable seat. This by far was my favorite feature, the fact that you could adjust almost any point of the seat, and it's honestly, every single aircraft should have that. Right here you'll see that you have access to USB ports, your headphone jack, as well as a universal plug. As soon as we got up in the air, I decided I needed to see how far this light flat seat actually goes, and I'd have to say I'm very impressed by this. Laying down my head, I had plenty of room, and my feet weren't even touching the wall. I was just so excited and so impressed by this. It's honestly a great configuration. Taking a look at the menu here, it looks like there's quite a bit. I decided to get the soup along with the chicken breast and the tiramisu. And I've had maybe a couple glasses of wine. I had the red and I had the white wine as well. My experience using this remote, it just, for whatever reason, just didn't seem to work at all. None of the buttons seemed to make sense, or maybe I didn't know how to use it, but I felt that it was a lot easier to actually just use the touchscreen portion. And as far as amenities, there's a lot of infotainment on there. I watched a couple of movies, and it was great. The headphones are also very comfortable as well. Dinner was by far one of the best that I've had on any flight. In fact, I would compare it to as good quality of a restaurant, which is quite impressive. So well done, Delta. Very good job. I went to the restroom, and the flight attendants were setting up my lie-flat bed after dinner. Decided it's a good time to take a nap. And seriously, it's probably one of the most comfortable incredible experiences. Woke up and breakfast was all ready for me, and it was also another phenomenal meal. I'm just surprised that Delta was able to exceed my expectations for the food. I was expecting very poor, very terrible quality food, but I'm very impressed. The staff and the service, they were incredible. The flight attendants were amazing and very attentive. And I think overall, everything was such an awesome experience. So if you're considering purchasing a business class seat, especially for a 10.5-hour flight, my recommendation is definitely trying to book either through Delta or one of their partner airlines. By far, great experience. Hope you enjoyed.